Look, I will say this about the Skull Merchant chapter. The Skull Merchant looking kind of fucking thick. I ain't gonna cap. I had to go ahead and get my laptop out. Go ahead and get that Route 34 going. I'm cutting that shit out of this fucking video. What's poppin', people? My name is Duckhead, and I'm sorry I don't have any footage of the Skull Merchant. I'm not touching that fucking killer. I'm not. She's a shit killer. I've tried every single other killer that's come out before her. I even tried the Knight. I didn't really like him when he came out. I started playing him a little bit more, but I don't really like him now either. His gameplay is just boring to me. I'm not touching the Skull Merchant. She's a shit killer. I'm not going to explain why she's a shit killer because it's been explained in every single Dead by Daylight video ever. But I'm not touching her. I'm not even going to buy her with shards. I don't even give a shit about her perks. I'm not touching this killer. This killer coming out is a revelation. It just substantiates something that people have been talking about for a while. And I think it's been verified like a fucking Twitter checkmark with this killer coming out. Dead by Daylight behavior is running out of ideas. They're running out. Most of the killers they've come out with in the last 1 to 2 years have been anti-loop killers. They are running out of ideas. It is very apparent. This is what I'd like to see Dead by Daylight do. In my opinion, they do not need to come out with a new killer until they get a blockbuster killer. I'm talking to Jason, a Jeepers Creepers, a fucking an alien, a predator. I'm talking those type killers. They don't need to come out with another killer until they get one of these blockbuster killers on the level of like Resident Evil and Stranger Things. They don't need to come out with another one. They don't need to. And this won't hurt the player base. I kind of think that behavior thinks that the player base will somehow be hurt if they don't come out with a fucking killer every 3 to 4 months. That's not true at all. First of all, no game is touching Dead by Daylight in this genre, the horror genre. No game is touching Dead by Daylight for a long ass time. Dead by Daylight is literally the Super Smash Bros of the horror genre. They have way too many big names in this game. They have Michael Myers, they have the fucking Demogorgon, they have fucking Resident Evil, they have Wesker, they have fucking Nemesis. No horror game is touching Dead by Daylight in terms of popularity. None. It's simply too popular. So the player base won't be affected. The game's too big. No other game is going to siphon off players of Dead by Daylight. It's just not going to happen. Also, Dead by Daylight's player base is fucking rabid. Alright? They're fucking psychopaths. They're masochists. They will fucking sit there through thick and thin with Dead by Daylight. And I'm a part of it. I've tried so many times to drop this fucking game, and I can't drop the goddamn game. I can't. It just pulls me in, bro. It's like I have fucking Stockholm Syndrome. This game's kidnapped me, and I'm starting to like the kidnapper, bro. I can't drop this game. I've been through too much shit. I put too much fucking time in it to drop this goddamn game. And most of the player base feels like that. They've been through this game with the bugs, the unbalance. They've been through it through thick and thin. Alright? So, what I would like to see behavior do now, I would like to see them fix the content that's already in their games. I don't want to see them touch the perks. For the most part, perks are in a pretty good place. A pretty okay place. Survivor perks are pretty okay. Even Dead Hard, I don't have really a problem with Dead Hard. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking retarded. But I don't really have a problem with it. Because, I get it. I understand it. I get it. I don't have a problem with it. The killer perks, I'd like Gen Regression to be a little stronger. In my personal opinion, is a little too weak now. But that's just my personal opinion. The perks on both sides are mostly fine. Mostly. What I want to see happen, I want to see the killers that have been forgotten, I want to see them get brought up into the new meta. A perfect example of a killer that's been forgotten and overtaken by the meta, by the change in mechanics of Dead by Daylight, is Hag. Hag used to be like S tier. People used to put her as like one of the 2 best killers in the entire game. S tier. Like it used to be like Nurse, Hag, Spirit. That's how it used to be. But slowly but surely, survivors have gotten more things in their arsenals. They've gotten base kit borrowed time. Now they've gotten circle of healing. You will see a boom circle of healing in like 8 or 9 out of 10 of your fucking matches. So survivors have more consistently good things. I wouldn't say the survivors have anything really broken. Not really. Like insta heals used to be, where it just healed you fucking instantaneously. Like it healed your whole entire health state. You can go to somebody on the ground, put a syringe on them, and they just pop up off the ground healthy. Or like old balance landing, where there was no stagger whenever you fail. Or old brand new parts, when you could just repair a gen in fucking 1 second. No, survivors don't have anything on the level of those things, but they just have more consistently good things, if that makes sense. And most of the lower tier killers have been hurt by that. Hag is a prime example. She relies on sort of a hit and run playstyle. Wraith relies on sort of a hit and run playstyle, but now they can't really do that because the meta has changed and it has shifted to where survivors have more tools in their arsenals. So I would like to see some of these lower tier killers get some love. And in my opinion, they need to start with Michael Myers. Michael Myers, I don't understand why they... Michael Myers is a really fucking bad killer, bro. He really is. Mechanically, he's very archaic. Like, why on earth do I have the 99 my power? Why does his power not work like fucking Blood Fury on Oni? Whenever I get enough blood as Oni, I don't just go into fucking Blood Fury. I don't just go into the shit because I have enough blood. I get enough blood, a sound cue goes off so the survivors can know I have my power ready, and then I activate my power whenever I want to. That's how Michael Myers should be. He gets all his stalk. He's ready for tier 3. A sound cue should go off so that survivors know that he has it, and then he activates it. So he doesn't have to play this little awkward game of, oh, let me tap it, tap M2, tap L2. Don't tap it. Don't tap it too much. I'm gonna get my power. That's an example. Selfishly, after they show Michael Myers some love, selfishly, I would like for them to fucking swallow their goddamn pride and rework Hillbilly. Not even rework him. Revert his ass. Take that goddamn god-awful fucking overheat away. That retarded-ass overheat that nobody fucking asked for. Take it away, bro. And just don't bring back his charge speed add-ons. Make it so that where they don't stack. And take that fucking overheat away, man. And take that fucking, where you get at the end of your chainsaw, your screen goes all the way down and it's horrible for FOV. Take that shit away, too. That's what I'd like to see them do selfishly. They need to show Trapper some love. They need to buff up Trapper. Of course, they need to buff up Hag. And for the love of fucking Christ, why do you keep nerfing Pig? Why do you keep doing it? It's ridiculous at this point. Are they trolling at this point? Stop nerfing fucking Pig, bro. Stop it. Like, what? You need to buff this bitch. Why? Why are you doing shit that nobody asked for behavior? Why? Why are you making it so where you don't hear people screaming outside of 19 meters? Nobody asked for that shit. Nobody asked for that, bro. Nobody, but you did it anyway. Stop doing shit that nobody asked for. Fix your game. Don't worry about coming out with new killers. Fix your fucking game. You need to give killers some love, alright? The lower tier killers. I don't want like a blanket buff like we got in like June 2022. I don't want that where you give all killers a blanket buff. I don't think Dead by Daylight needs that. But what they need to do is rework and buff some of these killers at the fucking bottom. Like Clown. You need to rework Twins. There's a lot of shit they need to do. You need to get rid of these bugs in the goddamn game. You know that Nemesis bug where he has his power ready and he's holding his tentacle, but you don't see it on your survivor side screen. That bug's been in here since he's been out. That fucking retard ass Wesker bug where you hit somebody with your power and they walking around like they have a recliner seat. That bug's been in there since Wesker's come out. Fix the bugs in your game. Give Sadako some love. You know, that's what you need to do. In my opinion. You need to fix these fucking maps. Fix the goddamn maps. You did it with Shelter Woods. Where Shelter Woods was extremely killer sided. I haven't played the new Shelter Woods, but it's gotten a new main building. It's gotten a main building, so now like it's not as fucking killer side anymore. I haven't played it yet, but I'm assuming it's a little bit better for Survivor, which it needed to be because Shelter Woods was fucking stupid. It was like a guaranteed win whenever you got that map as killed if you had half of a brain. I'd like to see them fix maps like Garden of Joy. That main building's retarded, where it has 2 god windows, one at the top and one at the bottom. It has a car loop with a fucking vault next to a car loop with a pallet, next to a fucking jungle gym that's connected to another jungle gym, connected to another car loop with a pallet, connected to fix these maps, bro. Fix them. You need to fix these goddamn maps. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Fractured Cowshed. God fucking damn it. Fix your game. Quality of life improvements are necessary. Alright? Don't worry about coming out with new killers. You have enough killers in this game to last us a very long time for us to be satisfied with. Just rework, buff, and revert some of the bullshit that y'all did. Just do that, and I guarantee you people will be happy. Like, if they announce tomorrow, we're reverting Hillbilly, we're bringing him back to where he was, and we're going to get rid of that retarded overheat, I guarantee you, so many people would fucking be happy. You would make so many people happy on both the survivor side and the killer side. Alright? If you don't know where to start behavior, look at fucking Otsdarver's videos. It's literally right there. He comes out with a video like every single year where he suggests changes for all the killers. Look at his fucking video. That shows you where you can start. It's right there. Swallow your goddamn pride and listen to the fucking community. Listen to content creators who know what they're talking about. Start with fucking Otsdarver, your biggest content creator. Why you haven't taken like all of his fucking changes into account, I will never understand. Like all of his changes that he suggests to killers, I don't understand it, bro. All right. But anyway, what do you think that they should do with Dead by Daylight? And what do you think about this Skull Merchant chapter? Because this Skull Merchant chapter is fucking really bad, bro. It's really fucking bad. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about the Skull Merchant chapter? Maybe you like it. Maybe you think it's the best chapter ever. Maybe you actually like the direction Dead by Daylight's going. Let me know in the comment section down below. I will say this about the Skull Merchant chapter. The Skull Merchant looking kind of fucking thick. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my laptop out and go ahead and get that Rule 34 going. I don't know what I should do.